The first summer of COVID was hell. I was 15 years old and witnessing bad things after bad things after bad things happening. I remember my lovely aunt, she's a nurse, and when she'd talk about the floor, she'd actually call it the battlefield now. And she'd come back with scars on her face that I'd never seen before, and I could only imagine the ones on her heart. My friends' parents getting sicker and sicker, and I was just witnessing all this horror and this healthcare crisis that was mixed with a social one. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and all the names that we couldn't and didn't say loud enough. I was witnessing it all from my bedroom. I was watching it all through my window. I was looking at it on Instagram. It was like I was present enough to see the horrors, but not close enough to actually do anything about it. And that's a special type of powerlessness. And I was so angry. And I was so scared because what can I do? But then I would think about my little brothers and all the love that I have for them. And I couldn't fathom them being and feeling the way I felt. I knew I had to do something. The what can I do mentality wouldn't help anyone. And that's when an opportunity arose on my mother's family WhatsApp group. There was a program called the Black Youth Leadership Initiative that was hosted by ICL and the For Youth Initiative. And I had a choice between staying in this state of inertia or doing something. And I did. It was 6 hours of intense skill learning, of watching Sandra Whiting and the other teachers work their magic. And even more than learning my capacity for social change, it was about being around youth that understood my experience, being around like-minded individuals, and building a community in the eye of the storm, something that is truly priceless. Through my training with ICL, I even started training to become a facilitator, and now I'm on the road to become a teacher. And I've taught adults. It's funny because as a youth, you're taught to stay on the sidelines, to watch and learn, to witness but not do anything. And when I would start, I couldn't help but think, you're supposed to be teaching me. I'm not supposed to be teaching you anything. But as the trainings went on, I realized that no, we all have something to learn from one another. And I also started engaging with another organism called the BBPA. That's the Black Business Professional Association. And as I was building the sense of agency and of power and of knowing my own capacity with ICL, I was also learning about being financially stable, about how to work around my finances and how to break the cycle of poverty. I won a youth award with the BBPA, and I also won another one with ICL. And when I look back at the beginning of that summer and how powerless I felt, about how I cared about so many things, but I couldn't do anything about it. And now there are so many causes that I've helped, so many social networks and social change initiatives that I've left my imprint on. And on the height of my 17 years of life, when I look back, I can't help but think about the butterfly effect and how one little choice that you make, one little action that you do for your future self, for the people around you, can make a whole world of a difference.